Hi, good morning and good evening to everyone. Welcome to Mainframe tutorials. Today in this video, I would like to show you about the mainframe interview tips that you need to have or that I have came across while working and thought of just sharing with you all. So, what do you say? Let's go ahead and start with the few basic questions that may ask when you face an interview. This is mainly apart from technical, so there are certain basic things that we need to understand about our projects or about our the coding, whatever we do in our real time. So there might be some person who might have started their careers and they have been continuously working from 3 to 5 years in the same company. If they want to switch from one company to another company, so apart from technical knowledge, they would need to have some other extra knowledge. So in order to overcome these situations, I thought of putting some questions. So below would be the important question that you may come across while you face an interview. So the first one would be like, how many programs are there in the project? Obviously, it will be like 2,500 to 3,000, or it might depend. So this would be the average. So what is your role and responsibility? Actually, your career would start like as a team member and a senior team member or a module leader or a technical leader. What do the team member do? His duty and responsibility is coding and analyzing. What do a team leader do? Assigning a task, status tasks, solving team problems and personal problems, conducting or organizing meeting, allocating tasks to team. So this will be the responsibility of a team leader. What is your notice period? This is the very important question that would be asked when you face an interview. Normally, how soon you can join in our company? They ask like 15 days to 1 month. It totally depends on your company notice period. For companies, some companies they have a 15 days from 1 month, 2 months, or a maximum of 3 months. It depends on the company you are working. So you can say you have to. It's better to say an exact duration you are going to join. If your company is giving you a 1 month, then say exactly a 1 month. Okay, do a specific to this. Why? Because whatever the company you are going to join, they have some formalities. They need to do some setup on their end. So in order to go a process in a smooth way, so you should be giving an accurate answer to this question. Okay, how the work will be downloaded? So the question is straightforward. So how do you start your work? So it would be mostly with the mails. Most of them might be using an Outlook, so where they log in to their systems and check the emails if there are any tasks assigned and what they start their job. So internet tools with the company, the site used, site to download, client request management system, there is a quick place, task management system. Yeah, different companies uses the different follows. They might be having some portal or a SharePoint where they can access the project books and everything, and they can download their work and they can see what are the different tasks assigned. Sometimes if there is any task assigned or if there is any project assigned to a specific person, they will get e-notified through an email, or a team lead will inform to him. So you can straight away so and so project, and then he can look into the different tools, what are the project requirements and what need to do, and what is the start date, what is the end date, and what are the effort hours, and so things will be uploaded into the common portal where a developer can see all the details and he can start working his job. Request management system. Whom does you report? Normally, if you are a team leader, if you are a team member or a senior team member or developer or a senior developer, so whatever the designations you have depends upon the company. Normally, it will be like developer, senior developer, technology lead, technical. So anyway, so how do you report? It's like a team member will be reporting a team leader will report to a project leader or a module leader, and a module leader will be reporting to a technical leader. I mean, these all are the leaders, cadres. They would have individual team members where they directly reports. Sorry, the team leader never reports to project leader. I don't think so. Yeah. So these are the different leader positions. So where they will having individual teams, and they would report in this way: developers, a project, a module, and technical leader, client, on-site coordinator, offshore coordinator, team leaders. What is your team size? Uh, it depends. It depends. It really depends on the company. But the minimum would be like five, and 5 to 20, or maximum it can have a 40 or 50 members. So normally, on the average, or my guess is like mainframes up to 5 to 20. So tell about the client. You might ask. It's also a very good question. Number of the people in the company. Is it a $10 million company? Or location of the company, if it is a health domain, financial domain, banking domain, or an insurance domain. So you have to give specifically what domain you are working, uh, testing, attending status meetings. So, so these are the various important points you need to mention whenever you tell about the client. If the interviewer asks you, tell about your client. So, what is the name of the work? Type of project, development, developing the system from scratch which does not exist currently. So you have different types of projects. One is development, enhancements, maintenance. So it is divided into different categories. The first one would start with the development. What is development? Developing the system from scratch which does not exist currently. Enhancing the system functionality or providing more feature with the existing system. Maintenance, solving the problem in existing system or functionality. Support, if problem takes less than 8 hours, it is to support more than 8 hours, it's a maintenance. Production support, supporting to live environment. If we solve problems in live environment, it is called production support. Suggestion, development program and individual involved in maintenance. So these are the various kinds of work we have, or different kinds of types of projects which we would be coming across, and we may not know while we be busy with working only in the development, or only in the enhancement, or only in the maintenance, or only in the production support. But we need to know all these things when you attend for an interview. So just to recap, what are the different types of projects we can have? It might be a development, it might be an enhancement, it might be a maintenance, it might be a support, it might be a production support, or it might be a suggestion. Development program and involved in mention. Report layout. What is your section ID? So it would be an 8-byte character. I mean, section ID for the real time. So what is reporting structure? Normally the reporting structure starts with the team member, team leader, module leader, project leader, tech leader, architecture, project manager, or delivery manager. How big are your project? Tell the number of programs that are used in your project. Tell that number of tables, 200 to 400. Tell the number of files, 1000 to 1500 files. For PL1, say just files only. What is the average line of code in the project? So normally the code will be like 1500 to 2000, or it might be money. So normally the minimum is like 1500. Sometimes it would have less than 1500, but on average it should be like 1500 to 2000. So where do you start your work as the team member? Definitely, if you want to start a career in a mainframe or any other technologies, your career will start as a team member or a developer. If you're working in a development, if it will be a like team member or a developer. If you're a support member, or it might be a maintenance and anything. So but it should start with the team member, senior team member, lead, technology lead, project lead, and the project management and everything. So what are the problems you faced? You might ask a very tricky questions in order to identify are you how much you are working in your company and what are the different tasks you have in work. So you should be brave here. You should be very much prepared while whenever you face this kind of question. So you can say like solving data expectations, invalid data, bad data, solving input-output operations or file errors, resolving space problems for the physical files, changing the report problems, report formats, eliminating duplicate records in the database, invalid arithmetic operations or calculations, insufficient data in size or record lengths. So you can add on many things. What are the problems you face? I mean, these are the basic things which I came across and I thought of representing these things here. So what is a complex situation you faced? Yeah, this is also a tricky question. So you just need to make a note of everything whenever you work, which might you have came across while working on different projects or different programs, whatever it is. So what is a complex situation you face? Converting complex business functionality into technical skills. That is logic. Customer says, I want to see how many items are missing, or there might be an report problems, and there might be an where and there might be an a dollar amount that might be missing, or that might be missing somewhere in the report layout. It is having an invalid number is populating. So you might have digged a lot of analysis. There might be a lot of programs depending on that particular reports. If there is simple change that would impact all the report layout and everything, so you might have digged some analysis, you can explain them. So there were certain different kinds of modules over here, so this program was particularly updated by some developer, so it might be impacting different programs. So we need to make sure that all the programs are updated. So if the programs are not updated, it caused an issue to that particular report or something. So customer says, I want to see how many items are missing. So now sure, he wanted to know what are the items we are identified programs. Start picking programs by program and analyzing it. If there is a problem, we interact with project leader. So how do you test your programs? Manually, COBOL display, PL-wise. If it is a PL1, put list. What are your recent tasks? Extracting data from file to table, one to many file, from multiple files to single, report modification, record or structure change. So these are the various important questions I thought of asking. So whoever wanted to face an interview, or if you whoever is wanted to switch from one company to another company, or who are started as a career as a fresher in the mainframe and want to switch to another company, so this would be the basic important question that he might need before he goes for an interview. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you feel that this information has really been helped, please subscribe me on YouTube. I would be posting more and more videos to share the information to all. So if please like on YouTube, or please subscribe on YouTube channel.